they found something that will change this whole story. It was door just there, like it was supposed to be seen. No trying to hide, no locks or chain, just a door. So they all took a deep breath and opened the door, and then they saw a massive basement right before their eyes. It was so big that they all froze for a second, wondering if they were just seeing things or if it was a dream. Both options were wrong, by the way. It was real. And then they all stepped into the basement and didn't look back. I don't know why. My eyes suddenly opened. Something felt wrong. I quickly looked over at Emily, but she wasn't there. I quickly got up and shouted her name, Emily! But I got no response. Then I felt footsteps behind me. I turned around and there was no one. I quietly breathed out, and then suddenly, Emily was right in front of my face, with a knife, trying to kill me. I woke up again. It was all a dream. My soul was about to leave my body. Then the dream flashed back into my mind, so I looked over at Emily, even though I didn't want to, and she was gone. Panicking from the inside, goosebumps on the outside. My mind was screaming at me to run, but my body couldn't move. Then, someone tapped on my shoulder. My soul officially exited the chat, guys. I refused to turn around, but then I heard a voice.
Chris.
And my head turned what felt like 180 degrees on its own. Pause for a second. All these scripts are written by me. I write highly engaging scripts, stories, explainers, lore, you name it. I'm a freelance YouTube script writer on Fiverr. If you want me to write scripts even better than this one, for your channel, hire me on Fiverr. The link is in the description. And I saw Emily, completely relaxed and energetic, like she drank a Red Bull and was about to fly off. My tension was gone from my body, because she looked so goddamn cute and innocent. Then she said,
How did you sleep, Chris? You're looking pretty dull.
And without answering her question, I just went, show me your hand, like an undercover cop. She showed me both of her hands. Then I got up and told her to sit straight like this, don't move. She nodded. Then I started circling around her, full 360, like I was actually going to find anything. Fortunately, I didn't. So I sat in front of her again, looking like someone who hasn't slept for 1 week, even though my body was full of energy. I told her, yes, I slept pretty well. It was just a dream. She asked,
What dream?
I decided not to tell her, because my overthinker brain thought she might actually be planning something, so if I tell her, she might change her plan. No wonder my friends sometimes call me stupid. Anyway, I asked her how she slept. She said it was awesome. I faintly smiled. After gathering our stuff, we started moving again. Then we reached an area that had so many open, plain paths to go. It was so big we couldn't even see that far. And it felt like we were standing in some sort of center of the basement. Then Emily said,
I feel like this is the moment where we might find an exit, or just get deeper into this basement. Therefore, we should pick the right direction to go. It's our only chance.
I replied, yes, and there are so many options too, which makes it even harder to accidentally pick the best direction, because the chances of the odds succeeding in our favor are very low. So Emily responded,
So which direction should we go?
My brain is telling me to go right, I responded. Emily said,
And my heart is telling me to go right too.
We both looked at each other, and she smiled so purely at me that for a second, I felt a warm feeling of love in my heart. So I also smiled at her unconsciously, and the moment was so perfect. I didn't want to move forward, but I had to. So we snapped back into reality and started moving in the right direction. Samantha, John, David, and Mike. Everyone's jaw dropped to the floor after seeing such a large basement. Then Mike goes,
No wonder why there's no cemetery behind this hospital where they can bury bodies.
Samantha laughed. Then David and John both got on him, saying that Mike pulled a girl. Nothing much, just typical boys' behavior. Samantha looked so disgusted, like we just committed a felony. Then she sighed and started walking while saying,
These monkeys.
They all caught up to her, and then they reached the center, where there were so many options. It was so big that they weren't able to see that far ahead of them. So they all started discussing which direction to go. Samantha said,
Left.
David said,
Right.
Mike said,
Straight?
John said,
Let's go back.
but no one listened to him, of course. Mike kept saying that he was having a strange feeling that they should go straight, but Samantha was disagreeing. which was the biggest mistake of their entire life. Then David said,
What if each of us goes in separate directions?
They all stopped and looked at David for a second, just to check if they were hearing things, or if David's goofy brain actually thought this idea. After David realized his own thought, he shamefully started looking away so he wouldn't get jumped for thinking that idea. Then they all decided to go, left. Mostly because of Samantha's explanation, the way she spoke with confidence, like she already knew this was the right choice. No one argued after that. Doubt was still there, but it got buried under her certainty. So they all agreed, took a deep breath together, and headed towards the left direction without knowing that this single decision was about to change everything.